Tonight I have watched The Kid from 1921. This is the oldest movie on my list, and it is, as far as I know, the only silent movie on my list. I do know that it is my first silent movie ever. I've never watched a silent movie before, which was an interesting experience. I would like to start by saying I liked the story. I thought it was cute. Like the raising the orphan kid, he gets reunited with his mother. Like, I thought that all was really adorable. And I found it really interesting just kind of seeing the comedy and the movie film style and stuff of the 1920s. Like, it's a wild thing to think that I can watch a movie and look back, more than 100 years. This is more than 100 years old. I'm in 2025, and this is a movie from 1921. And that's absurd to me. Like, genuinely wild. I will say, I am not a fan of this style. I probably would have loved this back in the 20s, but I have seen so many much better movies than this. I think that the overtop acting is kind of ridiculous. Like, not kind of, it's super ridiculous. And I kept getting kind of frustrated because, they overmime the words, but then you can't even tell what they're saying half the time, which is also, as, an audiologist in training, a student, a super interesting example of how, you can't actually read lips perfectly. That's not how the world works. It's not quite as funny as I'd expected. The slapstick was good and all, but it wasn't that great. But again, this is where movies started at this kind of level, and so this was great once upon a time, and we've moved forward in time with bigger and better things. We have to keep moving forward instead of backwards, which is fun. Also, the plot of Singing in the Rain makes a whole lot more sense. It makes sense, and it's even funnier now that I've watched this. I'm like, that's why the guy had to, relearn how to do movies and stuff. I think that was great. I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10 for being historically relevant. A great example of these silent films, from what I understand. This came highly recommended. Not my favorite, not my cup of tea, but still pretty good. I really liked its story, though. That was a cute story.